All right, the final step we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and we are going to add a directional light here, right? So we can make this kind of look a little better. So we're going to create, and we are going to go to the light, and we are going to go to a directional light, which is right here, right? And we're going to move it up and over here, and as you can see, it's pointing kind of this direction. You can see those arrows. See those arrows? So let's have it point the other way by rotating it this direction. Right, we're going to have it point kind of at the corner there, because I'm going to actually move the wine glass over here. Then I'm going to go ahead and move this over here. Maybe move it up a little bit. And once again, we'll rotate it to kind of point at that corner. And then we'll have it point down as well a little bit. Great. And then we can go back up here to our wine glass. Let's go ahead and move it back to the corner here. And this is kind of where I want it to live, somewhere back here. That's where I kind of want to have this set up, right? So if I go back to the render window and open this guy and go ahead and play it, you can see this is where we are going to have it, right? Which is great. So now let's set this up for the final render. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close this, and I'm going to go ahead and change this back up here. Wrong button. To let's go ahead and do full HD. In fact, let's just have it faster and do HD 540, which is fine. And then let's go ahead and get kind of how we want this, which is going to be somewhere over here. Something like this, maybe. Maybe we can have it kind of, I don't know, up and kind of looking down, maybe. Maybe something like this. And let's go ahead and generate a preview here of what's going on with this thing. Okay, and we need to do it this way as well, because this is how we are going to save it to a JPEG. All right, so once this thing is all rendered out, it's going to take a second. We will save this as a JPEG to turn in. Okay, so we have something like this. I think we're ready to go. Great. So we got our wine glass. Oh, nope, still building. Still building. Now something we want to do is probably take the gamma off, because this is how it's going to render to, right? And we don't want it that way, right? Because it's a little dark. So we can bring it up right here, so a little higher up like this is where we want this to be. And we can leave this like this, and as it continues to render out and build, we should be ready to go. And if we're ready and this is what we want, we can go to File, and we can go to Save Image. Right, and this is going to bring up, right? Raw image is where you're going to want it. We actually want to save it to Color Manage Image, right? And this is going to give us this little adjustment that we did. Okay, and we can go ahead and save it to our computer. All right, and I'm going to save it here in Project 3. And I think I already have one saved in here, but I'll save this one again as wine glass. And I'll call it 2. So it's the second one. And I want to make sure that I have it saved to a JPEG down here, right? Which is what I want. And I hit save. Okay. And then what should happen is that we should have our saved wine glass in here. If we go under, got all kinds of stuff going on. R3, and we go to our JPEG, which is wine glass 2. And we pop that open and look at it. As you can see, I didn't wait for the finished render, so I still have some marks going on. But as you can see, this is a fine looking wine glass, and it has all the specular curves and everything that we want, right? So this right here concludes the tutorial for our Unit 3.